Episode 99, Tattoos, and Murphy's Rant number 5. What is it about tattoos? When I was a boy back in the Bronze Age, the only folks with tattoos were military guys and mostly sailors. I have a relative who got a tattoo of a sweetheart's name while stationed at an overseas Navy base. When he returned to civilian life, he married a different girl. So his arm tattoo was worded Susie and Harry forever. But Harry was now married to Monique. How long will that marriage last? I notice many women, young and mature, have tats. I think what I'm about to say is going to get me in trouble with the ladies. Since my wife died and I have begun to see other women romantically, I have not met one woman who thinks her body is beautiful, just as it is. When I compliment a woman, she might respond, "Yeah, but my boobs are too small, or my butt is too fat, or look at my frizzy hair." Men seem not to care that they are bald or they're fat. It's strictly a feminine thing. So what do I take from that? I don't know. Maybe a woman might think that a tattoo will fix those problems? I don't know. Today's women and men both seem to be enamored of tattoos. I've been told that many women have secret tattoos in below-the-belt locations. That's amazing to me. And of course, men and women have them in many other body locations also. I've seen face tats, neck tats, and complete arm and leg covering tattoos. Are celebrities and so-called influencers on social websites and media, like TikTok or Facebook, responsible for swaying so many Americans to get tattoos? I'm aware that getting tattoos is a personal choice and it does not affect me. I am simply a random person with an opinion. My opinion is that tattoos make a person less attractive. Part of it is the look of it on the skin. A bare leg or arm looks much better than one with markings on it. And unlike a shirt or a dress that you have grown to dislike, a tattoo cannot be discarded. Could it be that those getting a tattoo do not like their bodies and wish to improve their skin? What you think is cool now most likely will not be cool years down the road. There might be employment or other restrictions against tattoos later also. Tattoos fade and sag with your skin as you age. If you gain or lose weight, they will stretch out or shrivel up. I have read that 1 out of 4 tattooed Americans regret their tattoos. Long-term tattoo effects include chronic inflammatory skin reactions, persistent viral infections like hepatitis, autoimmune problems, and potential systemic inflammation from ink nanoparticles. Some inks may contain heavy metal or carcinogenic compounds that can travel through the bloodstream, potentially leading to organ damage or increased cancer risk. Also obscure signs of skin cancer, interfere with medical imaging, and lead to lifelong issues like scarring or unwanted color changes. Some religions, like Judaism and Islam, generally prohibit permanent tattoos because of concerns about body mutilation. Some Christian denominations hold that the body is a temple, so tattooing is forbidden. The prohibition is rooted in the idea that one should not make permanent marks on the body as pagans and non-believers do, where such marks are common. Before you get a tattoo, think carefully about it. If you're not sure about getting a tattoo, or you're worried that you might regret it, then wait. Don't let other people pressure you into getting a tattoo. And don't get one if you've been drinking or using drugs. If you're confident that you want to get a tattoo, talk to friends who already have one. Ask if they have advice. And now a little tattoo humor. Whenever my wife is upset, I let her color in my black and white tattoos. Sometimes she needs a shoulder to crayon. If this episode sparks something for you, head to the show notes below and make a donation. Buy Me a Coffee is an app that allows consumers of podcasts, YouTube, etc., who appreciates a creator's podcast to donate. That would help keep my mic and camera on and my stories flowing. Please judge what value you get from this and other of my episodes and join my supporters by making a donation to buymeacoffee.com/degreasings. Degreasings is spelled Degreasings. buymeacoffee.com/degreasings. Thank you. This is Rod Murphy. Thank you for viewing or listening to my podcast episodes. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, and if you so choose, I ask you to send a good review and or refer a friend who might be interested in this old Boston podcast series. Again, my thanks.